I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. Behind a warm front, our highs tomorrow, once again, slightly warmer than normal in the 70s. Ahead of our next system, wind gusts tomorrow increase to 30 to 35. Thunderstorms are possible tomorrow through tomorrow night as the cold front swings to the east. Storms could be severe with golf ball size hail, wind gusts to 60 and isolated tornadoes, but mostly in eastern areas that are along and east of Highway 81, where there is a slight risk of level 2 of 5. Wednesday, Nebraska is cooler with highs mostly in the 60s, while highs in Kansas range from the 70s to the low 80s. Thunderstorms are more likely Wednesday through Wednesday night when a warm front lifts to near the Nebraska-Kansas border. Severe chances are highest across far southern Nebraska and central and eastern Kansas with a slight risk. Threats are large hail, damaging winds, and pockets of heavy rain right around 1 to 3 inches, causing some possible flooding, even a tornado threat in Kansas. Low-end thunderstorm chances linger for Thursday through the weekend, with highs in the mid-60s to the mid-70s in most of Nebraska, the 70s for southwestern Nebraska on into Kansas. In the long-term forecast, chances remain high for warmer than normal temperatures this weekend through May 12th in Nebraska and Kansas. Near normal to slightly above normal rainfall is predicted in Nebraska and Kansas this weekend through May 9th. The much cooler temperatures last night causing soil temperatures 4 inches deep at 7 this morning to drop into the low to mid 40s in central and western Nebraska and northwest Kansas. Soil temperatures in the upper 40s to the low 50s were over eastern Nebraska to central and eastern Kansas. Mid to upper 50s for soil temperatures were over southeastern Kansas. Key weather factors impacting the markets include more active weather for the central U.S., continued poor weather in most of Europe and the Black Sea region, central Brazil's drier weather, and heavy rain in northern Argentina and southern Brazil. Low pressure crossing the upper Mississippi Valley drifts northeastward and weakens. Additional unsettled weather emerging from the western U.S. maintains stormy weather across the nation's midsection. Notably, a storm should arrive on the Central Plains around midweek, with the storm's trailing cold front sweeping across the Mississippi Valley Friday and into the east by Saturday. Severe storms, including damaging winds, large hail, and isolated tornadoes, remain a threat, mainly from the plains into the Mississippi Valley. 5-day rainfall should reach 1 to 3 inches or more across large sections of the eastern plains, mid-south, and midwest. Little or no rain falls through week's end from California to the key wheat areas of the southern plains. The wheat conditions likely to fall in the drier areas. In central Brazil, dropping conditions for second crop corn remain likely with the dry forecast during pollination and fill. Rain in the second crop corn areas of southern Brazil is not expected to amount to much. Occasional rain from southern Brazil to Argentina is disrupting the remaining harvest and slowing the planting of wheat in southern Brazil. For Western Europe, scattered rain returned this past weekend, which was unfavorable for the overly wet UK and France, but favored Spain, that's in need of rain. Additional rain is expected in most of Europe much of this week and the weekend. Towards the drier wheat areas of the Black Sea region, limited rain that fell in eastern Ukraine over the weekend moves through southwestern Russia today and tomorrow. Southern corn areas of the Black Sea region look to have better rain later this week and weekend. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.